Hello students, welcome again in this beautiful world of accountancy. This is Amit sir, your accountancy teacher. Now, through this video, I'm going to start revision of admission of a partner. But before I start, I'll suggest you all to please like and subscribe my channel. Now, as you know, the size of this chapter is too huge. That's why I'm dividing revision of this chapter in two parts. In first part, we will cover treatment of goodwill and treatment of revaluation of assets or reassessment of liabilities. Now, let's start. Now, accounting treatment of goodwill at the time of admission of a partner. First case, when existing goodwill is already appeared in the books. It means पुराना goodwill पहले से books में दे रखा हो, तो एंट्री होता है ओल्ड पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट और करंट अकाउंट एज द केस मे बी. इन केस ऑफ फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल और क्वेश्चन इज साइलेंट रिगार्डिंग नेचर ऑफ कैपिटल, we will use capital account. If it is specifically mentioned that the partners are following fixed capital method, then we will use current account, and that goodwill which is already appear in the books is to be distributed in their old ratio. Now next, accounting treatment of goodwill when it is paid privately. जब पार्टनर गुडविल को प्राइवेटली पे कर दे, इट मीन्स फर्म के अंदर गुडविल का कोई इफेक्ट नहीं है. दैट्स वाई इन सच सिचुएशन नो एंट्री विल बी पास. व्हेन गुडविल इज पेड बाय न्यू इनकमिंग पार्टनर टू एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स प्राइवेटली, इन सच सिचुएशन नो एंट्री विल बी पास इन द बुक्स ऑफ फर्म. नेक्स्ट, नाउ accounting treatment of goodwill when new partner brings his share of goodwill through cash or check, or when new incoming partner bring his goodwill and which is to be retained in the business. देखिए, इस दोनों सिचुएशन में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. अगर नया पार्टनर गुडविल लाता है और उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला गया, तो हम ऐसा अज्यूम करते हैं कि वो गुडविल रिटेन रह गया. इट मीन्स अगर रिटेन वर्ड हो या ना हो, इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सो first entry, when new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash, that entry is cash account debit to premium for goodwill, and he will bring his share of goodwill only. Now second जो हमने चीज सीखी थी, that goodwill is to be distributed between sacrificing partner, and for distributing that goodwill within sacrificing partner, entry is premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio. It means any of the partner is not sacrificing, then he will not get premium for goodwill which is bring by new partner. Next, when new partner is not bringing his share of goodwill, it means जब new partner इस पोजीशन में नहीं होता कि वो अपनी गुडविल को ला सके, तो फर्स्ट वो कैपिटल तो लाएगा ही, एंड फॉर ब्रिंगिंग कैपिटल एंट्री इज कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू न्यू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट, and that entry is written here. After that we will pass entry for taking that much amount which he has to bring for his share of goodwill from his capital. जितना उसे गुडविल के लिए लाना था उसकी कैपिटल से काट लिया जाएगा, and for removing that amount or for taking that amount from his capital, entry will be new partners capital account with share of goodwill to sacrificing partners capital account or current account individually. Please keep this thing in your mind. Sacrificing partner means ये sacrificing ratio में ही एंट्री होगा. Next, now next important situation, when goodwill bring by new partner is withdrawn by sacrificing partner. जो withdraw करेंगे वो पार्ट भी हो सकता है और फुल गुडविल भी हो सकता है. टू एंट्रीज जो हमने पहले किया for bringing cash for goodwill, that is cash to premium for goodwill, or premium for goodwill to sacrificing partner will be same. One additional entry will be passed here, that entry for withdrawing amount of goodwill, and that entry is sacrificing partners capital account debit in their sacrificing ratio with amount withdrawn to cash or bank as the case may be. Now next situation, accounting treatment when goodwill is brought by new partner in kind. It means वो कैश के बजाय दूसरी assets की फॉर्म में goodwill ला रहा है. In such situation, first entry, only first entry, which was in previous situations cash to premium for goodwill, is replaced by asset account debit to new partners capital account to premium for goodwill account. इट मीन्स अगर नया पार्टनर गुडविल को कैश के बजाय दूसरी एसेट्स की फॉर्म में लाता है तो हमारा एंट्री होता है एसेट्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू न्यू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट टू प्रीमियम फॉर गुडविल अकाउंट. Please keep this thing in your mind. A minor difference is there, that is, in place of cash we are writing asset here. All other entries will remain same. Next, now here comes the most important topic from admission of a partner, that is hidden goodwill. One of the most important concept is that how we will compute the amount of hidden goodwill. For computing the amount of hidden goodwill, 3 steps are there. Step 1 says, first we will calculate capital of the firm on the basis of new partners capital. It means new partners capital will be taken as base for computing capital of entire firm. The formula for computing that capital or net worth is incoming partners capital into reciprocal of his share. After computing net worth on the basis of new partner, we will compute actual net worth or actual capital of the firm. That capital can be computed by adding capital of all partners including new one plus free reserves plus revaluation profit less revaluation loss, and we must consider the effect of existing goodwill or fictitious assets also. After computation of actual capital, we can compute the goodwill by subtracting step 2 from step 1. It means capital on the basis of new partner share minus actual capital of the firm. Now next, after knowing all the situations related to treatment of goodwill in case of admission of a partner, there is one more concept which must be revised, that is treatment of revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. First thing is increase in the value of an asset. For increasing the value of an asset, it will create income for us. और जैसे कि हम जानते हैं, whenever there is increase in the value of asset, that must be debited. It means entry is asset account debit individually to revaluation account. After that, next entry is for decreasing the value of an asset. Say if we know that whenever there is reduction in the value of an asset, asset must be credited, and on the other side revaluation should be credited. Therefore entry is revaluation account debit to assets account. Now next entry is at the time of revaluation of liabilities or reassessment of liabilities, and first is when those liabilities are increasing. Whenever there is increase in the amount of liability, liability should be credited, and on the other side revaluation should be debited. Therefore entry is revaluation account debit to liabilities account. Fourth entry is decrease in the amount of liability. Whenever there is reduction in the value of liability, it will create income for us, and income should be credited, and that's why revaluation account should be credited. One more thing you should remember, whenever there is decrease in the value of liability, they should be debited. So entry is liability account debited to revaluation account. After that, next entry is for treatment of unrecorded asset. Again, when we record unrecorded asset, it will increase our asset, and whenever there is increase in the value of asset, asset must be debited, and on the other side revaluation should be credited. Therefore entry is unrecorded asset account debit to revaluation account. Second, recording an unrecorded liability. Again, there is an increase in liability, and from 11th standard we know whenever there is increase in liability, liabilities should be credited, and on the other side revaluation account should be debited. Therefore entry is revaluation account debit to unrecorded liability account. After posting all necessary adjustments related to revaluation account, we will balance its both side, and when we compare that credit side is greater than its debit side, it means balancing figure needed to be written on debit side, then we will say gain or profit, and that profit is to be distributed between partners in their old ratio. It means जो profit revaluation में होगा वो old partners को old ratio में distribute कर दिया जाएगा. Next is reverse situation, when our debit side is greater in comparison to credit side. It means आपके expenses ज़्यादा हैं income से, then it will create loss, and loss will reduce your capital. That's why we will debit capital account and credit revaluation account. Therefore entry is partners capital account debit, and please keep this thing in your mind again, that partner means old partners, and that profit is to be distributed in old ratio. old partner capital account debit to revaluation account for posting loss in their capital account. Now finally goodbye, and in next video we will cover the remaining topics for revision of admission of a partner. For the time being, goodbye and thank you.